Hey, it's John David Ware here with David Roland, committee chairman for the Wildflower Film Project, and we've been down here doing a little consult, helping them get a good start on planning this festival. David, how's it going?
Well, first of all, John, I want to thank you so much for your time coming down here and teaching us really all about filmmaking and the 168 Film Project. Planning is at the beginning stage, but we are very excited about what we've learned and using that to formulate our film festival. We do want to pattern it pretty much after 168 Film Project. We consider that the epitome of a good film festival project, and we do want to use a lot of the elements in and from that in our planning and in our own film festival project.
That's awesome. So you're basing it, you're aiming it towards the schools and elementary or all kinds of children?
4th grade through 12th grade.
Mm-hmm.
At this point, we do hope to expand it perhaps later on to include adults as well. But right now, our focus is children,
mm-hmm.
and helping them to use Bible, Scripture, proofs as a means of narrative and making films, because then they have to embrace those elements into their scripts and hopefully into their lives.
Now, why children? Why are you focusing there?
Well, obviously, children need good foundations, and often they're not getting these good foundations at home. So this is just one way to help introduce children and help them embrace good Scripture as the foundation for living their lives.
Plus, if we lose the children, we lose a generation.
That's right.
And so I commend you for doing that. The one thing that you do have going for you, many things, obviously, but the school system is pretty developed down here in Texas, and they do have a pretty vibrant arts program. Tell us about that.
They do. In Texas, they have a governing body over all extracurricular activity, and that is the UIL, University Interscholastic League. It has competition.
Is it like Big Brother?
No, not really. It has holds competitions for academic as well as theater and music and sports.
Wow.
And this is just a way to involve more and more students in areas that are suited to them.
So they're going to help you in a sense to get this going?
They already have in place a structure of rules, regulations, what has to take place that we're going to use as well. We're hoping that there's no problem requiring participants to be bona fide members of the school system. Not only do we want to address this,
so this is basically for members of the school. It's for the students.
It's for the students.
And in fact, the faculty can only be advisory on the project,
unless the script calls for an adult actor, in which case still the actor must be a bona fide employee of the school district.
Okay, so essentially you're going to give these people an assignment, and it won't be like a speed contest like 168, but they'll have maybe 60 days or 80 days,
right,
or something like that.
There will also be a timeline of checkpoints where students have to have their script ready, they have to have their locations secured, and they have to have their release forms, executed.
We love paperwork, don't we?
But teachers can use this also as a tool for teaching their students about writing stories, writing scripts, the difference between fiction and nonfiction. It's a great teaching tool.
So instead of a test, in a sense, you can make a film, and
teachers could use this to have students demonstrate their level of knowledge about subject matter. When a student can make a film showing the teacher what they know. That, I think, is an exciting element. Being a former teacher myself, If I'd had filmmaking, it would have freed up several children from the burden of paper and pencil, assessment that they may not be well adapted to do. But if they can demonstrate and show you, let me show you what I know, that's far better. It gives us a clearer picture of the actual level of understanding.
Now, we're going to finish up, but the Salvation Army is actually behind this effort, and it kind of started as a fashion show and morphed into an actual film festival with one film, which was the winner of the 168 Film Project 2011, called Useless. And you brought down a couple of actors.
Right. We brought down Kevin Sizemore, who the connection was the captain of the Salvation Army here, went to high school with Kevin. And it just to show you how God leads, the person who made the film with Kevin was Boo Arnold, who is from Temple. And so we had a double connection here. It was an exciting time, and both guys did a fabulous job of not only presenting the film but their testimony as well, and being actors in Hollywood and the struggle that they have to maintain Christian integrity in that environment. And that's a mission built in and of itself, and we were just thrilled to death for them to be a part of us and us be a part of them.
Well, that sounds fantastic. Pray for this effort, the Wildflower Film Project, and for David and the committee. And we're looking forward to great things from coming out of Temple, Texas.
Appreciate it, John.
John Taman.